Just I don't have an explanation, you know. It's just partying.
Oh, I meant to put my Taco Bell livery back on. I gotta go do that.
What's on?
CTD.
Oh. You know that takes off like half a second per lap, right?
I know. I'll have to see if I'm still as fast in the Taco Bell livery. Probably
I'm
won't
not
be.
sure if trading paints will reload since you're already in the session.
Yeah, that's fine.
I have it open if you want to swap, and I'll watch you and just keep refreshing and tell you if it changes. I'm just like not creative like that. Like when any of my cars ever need a livery, like I'm gonna have to pay somebody.
Which one? Yeah, no, I liked it. It was good.
My one of our buddies made me one for the I think the ND Miata or an Armadillo Gang livery. So it's got these armadillos all over it, but the armadillo like has a penis, so they covered the penis with a leaf. But on the hood,
That's
whenever it
hilarious.
rendered onto the car, the leaf moved a little bit, so like you could
Oh
totally
my
see
god.
the armadillo penis and then the leaf. Yeah, it's a
Hilarious.
good livery. That thing cracks me up.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Oh my god, that's so funny. I want one for my Miata real bad. I don't even know what I would do.
Your real life Miata or your
Yeah.
iRacing Miata?
No, my actual Miata.
It sounds expensive.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess it depends, right? Like, that car's rattle canned, so if somebody wanted to just design one, tape it on, rattle can it on, I would not be
Yeah.
upset by that.
Yeah.
Because I don't think vinyl will stick to the spray paint anyways.
Gotcha.
I don't know, actually. I mean, my numbers have stayed no
Oh,
problem.
it switched for me. I'm gonna talk about livery on.
Let's see. Let me refresh it here. Okay, everybody's cars are white.
Clear. Slow down. You got a penalty?
Ah, you still have a CT delivery for me. It might
Oh.
update here in a minute. Oh, I'm sure it'll update whenever we like swap to quality. Yeah, the Porsche's interesting.
It is mid-engine, yeah. Well, the McLaren GT4 is mid-engine too. Yeah.
See, I really like front-engine cars. You know, the way God intended. I don't know. I like that because like that's where I can like really trail brake and like force the car to rotate when there's just so much of that weight up front. I feel like
Yeah.
that's a lot easier. That like
I
just
really want to. I really just wish that I could test drive something because when I test drove all these cars, I didn't know what I was doing. Now that I know what I'm doing, I wish that I could have a chance to test drive them again and maybe buy a new one.
I do wish they had test driving.
But I'm not gonna buy something without knowing whether or not I like it.
Oh, I did that. I've spent so
I
much
do that all
goddamn
the
money on this
time.
game. I'm like, wow, this looks cool. Oh, I bet I'd like this. I don't like it. Like, I hate that new BMW, but I bought it.
Oh man, I want to love that car so fucking bad. I really do. It's so bad. So yeah, save your money. Don't buy the BMW.
Perfect.
I bought the.
Maybe I'll buy the Aston.
I test drove the Mercedes. I didn't like that. I personally really fuck with the Aston, dude. Like it's a little bit of a handful to drive. I would argue like it acts a little bit similar to the BMW in the sense of like the Aston really likes to understeer, but at the same time it likes to oversteer, right?
Right.
But I don't know. You could be like wicked fast in that car if you just like spent the time to figure it out. I think anybody
Yep.
can. And honestly, I have a ton of fun driving it, even like when I just do it in those practice sessions and like I'm just playing, like it's so fun. I don't even remember, is this track still the official one for this week?
Yeah, until next week. Yep.
Till Monday?
Yep.
Then we get the Red Bull Ring, baby.
And then we get the Red Bull Ring.
It is a lovely track. It is an absolute safety rating killer, but a great track.
I mean, I think it's a great track to learn.
Yeah, I mean, I love Red Bull Ring. It's got pretty, I would say, strict track. There's very strict track limits, and there's only like 8 corners. So because
Yeah.
they calculate safety rating in terms of like corners per incident,
Yep.
it's a rough one for safety rating.
Yeah. That's like Willow Springs, not a lot of corners, and yeah, that track doesn't even have walls. It's immediately dirt. Like there's barely even curbing most of the time. And usually you touch a tire in that dirt and you get an off track. I really wish Coda just like didn't suck so much. Yeah. One of the guys in this league
race it.
was the start finish flag for Coda this year for the qualifying or pre-practice.
No way, really?
Yeah, it's Eric.
No way, that's fucking cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah.
That's awesome.
Nice.
The only right way to do it.
Oh my god, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like the racing more than F1.
Oh yeah, F1 racing fucking sucks, dude.
Yeah. No, but dude,
Yeah. Spec racing is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
We went to the Lone Star Le Mans this year out at Coda, the 6-hour WEC race. And before that they had the Lamborghini Super Trofeos racing. Those dudes race hard as fuck, and I watched multiple Lambos bounce off of tire walls and somehow manage to just keep racing. Yeah. One of my buddies has one sitting in a fucking warehouse. Yeah. Yeah,
Super
none of us
7?
can fit in it. Huh?
The Super 7?
You'll have to
Which
ask Aaron.
Lotus?
He'll probably know which Lotus it is. I can't remember off the top of my head. Ooh, that's cool as fuck.
Dude, those Ferraris are the best.
Okay. Yeah, like the demo car. That's pretty cool.
Where's that main?
If any of y'all ever get a chance to go to Barber Motorsports Park, you should definitely do it, and also check out the museum while you're there because that place is incredibly cool.
I just want to go to a racetrack. I've only ever been to Pocono.
Aaron and I are gonna go drive Road Atlanta next year. Fuck yeah!
Yeah,
I would love to go to Petite.
It's just such a crazy race.
Uh-huh.
There's at no point do you have any like reprieve from the traffic.
That was Aaron and I's first endurance race, was Petite Le Mans. It's no big deal, we won, but whatever.
Yeah, our first proper 24-hour endurance race was the Nürburgring.
But we tried to run it this year, I crashed out.
I'm surprised we made it all 24 hours, to be honest. We really didn't deserve to. Yeah.
What were y'all driving?
The Porsche 3. But we were
determined to fucking win that race in the GR.
We were like we were in the bottom split.
Yeah.
So it was just GT3s.
Oh, gotcha.
He said he was gonna make a shirt. He was gonna get a shirt made with my laptop and his laptops.
Oh my god.
Right. Because he kept going off track and he thought he could use the racing line, even though we had all been telling him for 2 months to not practice. Yeah. I told that story.
Ugh. Dude, and the fucking the ring of all places, like, come on.
Dude, I like, have you ever like been so delirious that you can't stop laughing?
Yeah.
It's like not even fun. It's just like you can't.
Yeah.
Yep. I got into the voice chat because everybody had to go to bed, and so Alex was the next one up to race. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get in the voice chat with him. You know, I'm gonna wake up, so I have a little time to get coffee and whatnot before my stint starts. And I just joined the voice chat, and Bubba's in the car, Kevin's already went to bed, and Alex is just laughing. The first thing I hear is just Alex laughing his ass off. It was so funny, dude.
I almost crashed. I almost crashed twice because I got in the car and I couldn't stop laughing. It was like every time I thought about his name, I would start laughing. He was the crew chief, like he had left the crew chief on overnight. So I kept on seeing his name and I kept laughing, dude.
Oh my god.
He didn't take himself off it.
Look, voice chats at like 4 o'clock in the morning
my
during
God.
24-hour endurance races are places that exist.
And we
Oh shit.
Yeah, I had to run your split and I was unhappy about that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and that just pissed me off more.
Yeah, I'd have been fucking livid.
I gotta say something controversial. Like, Nürburgring in a real life fucking sucks.
I believe it. I firmly believe that.
So much traffic everywhere. And there's people in fucking minivans. It's just so bad and so expensive, and the line, like,
and it's like you can't even get out and like actually get like a hot lap down because you're just gonna run into traffic.
Yep, and they'll kick you out if you're too fast too. Like if you're going like too fast, like I've seen people getting kicked out.
Well, and like what blows my fucking mind too is every time you see these videos of dudes like ripping around the Nürburgring, right? Like there's no helmets, there's no bucket seats, like they're in fucking stock seats, stock seat belts. Like there's no helmet, there's no cons, and I'm just like, dude, there's no way. Like I will not touch a fucking racetrack if I don't at a minimum have a helmet.
Yeah.
Dude, like whenever I go to a track or like even
the Nuremberg, it's like the Nazi trials.
Yeah.
Nuremberg.
No, it's Nürburgring.
Yeah. you're thinking about Nuremberg, which is that's where. Yeah.
Are those two things close? Like, I don't actually know the geography of Germany. They're not?
No, they're not.
That's so fucking stupid.
You should play GeoGuessr and
Germany,
find out.
what do you expect?
I expected Nuremberg to be by the Nürburgring.
Yeah,
that's fair. I expect that
well,
too.
you'd also expect
Right?
Kansas City to be in Kansas.
That's true.
You know.
I mean, it is.
It's also like, yeah, Kansas
Right,
does
but
have
also
some
Missouri.
But it's also
I mean, but
not.
Dude, there's
Yeah.
also like 5 different Springfields, which I think is fucking ridiculous.
I know 2 Atlantas.
That's stupid. We have a Paris next to us.
Yeah, I mean, there's
Yeah,
a town
we
in
do that.
Maryland called Hollywood.
Yeah, there is a town in Maryland called Hollywood. I was just about to mention that.
Portland,
There's
Oregon is
Hollywood,
literally named
Florida.
after Portland, Maine.
That's just because you live in Virginia.
All of those. Wait, where do you live in Virginia? Where?
Oh, same.
Wait,
Well,
Keith,
no, but
you-
like I used to
Keith,
live
you live in
I need
Virginia?
an apartment
Virginia.
number too.
No, I lived in Springfield,
Please?
Virginia for like a handful of years. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's why I was asking, because it's like, you know, I know that there's a shitload of cities there, but like it's really small. I got a felony in
It is.
Virginia. That place fucking sucks.
What?
Yeah,
That was
got a-
random.
Felony?
yeah. Guess
by the
what
way.
for?
Speeding?
It was very stupid. I got felony intent to kill.
Oh my god.
What?
Anybody guess what I was doing?
Probably driving too fast.
Probably stupid.
125 down 95 from Woodbridge to Springfield.
Yeah.
That's just a normal
that'll
commute
do.
on 295 in Maryland.
Exactly, yeah.
So I got felony intent to kill because I was going over 100. I got reckless driving for speeding. I got reckless driving for racing, and like 7 other fucking tickets that night. I was like 16.
Aw.
Did they
Yeah,
arrest
dude,
you?
it was- no. So they called my dad to come pick me up. It was
They
like
didn't
3 o'clock
arrest
in the
you?
morning. I will never fucking forget this. It was the midnight release of Modern Warfare 2. I didn't even want to go because I did not give a shit. But I got guilt tripped into it by my fucking stupid ass friends. So
I don't
we're
think your
heading home.
friends made you drive 125 miles an
Oh.
hour, though.
Absolutely
They totally
not. That's
did.
totally me. That's 100% on me.
Yeah.
However, I wouldn't have been there if it wasn't for my stupid fucking
Fair
friends.
enough. That's right. That's right.
So they should get
I
some
would've-
charge.
I would have never been in the situation. So yeah, dude.
If my friends didn't tell me to come by, I would not have shot that guy. So that's simple.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Like, so they took the car from me. Called my dad to come pick me up. I was
Wait,
convinced
what
that
car,
right
what
there. It was an E46.
Okay, makes sense.
I was convinced I wasn't making it home, dude. I swear to God, I've never seen my dad that mad. He didn't yell. He didn't. He didn't.
He
When
was
they
so
don't yell,
hours.
you know.
And here's the thing: my dad is a full bird colonel in the Air Force.
Oh.
I.
Dad, I was
no,
just
he was at
taking
the
after
Pentagon.
you. I was flying.
He was at the Pentagon. Yeah. 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 As his son's out getting fucking felonies. Yeah, he didn't talk to me, I think, for about 4 fucking days before he like then
Damn.
finally like yelled. And I've never been more scared on that drive home, you guys. Like, I swear to God, I thought he was just gonna pull the bullet in my brain, leave me in a ditch, and just be done with it. Like, I've never, like, you could just see the anger in his eyes, and like he just didn't even have words for me.
Right.
Yep, I deserved that, honestly. I still
mean-
apologize to it for this day. He still doesn't find it funny.
Honestly, like,
Dad,
being
remember
the
when I got a
adult
felony?
now, he
Huh?
was just probably, like, being the adult now, he was just probably worried. Like,
Oh, I'm
scared
sure he
for
was,
you,
like,
right? Like, he
absolutely
wasn't really
fucking
pissed. He was
terrified.
just like,
No,
Yeah.
I'm sure he
Like,
was
just
like, my
happened.
kid is a fucking idiot.
Yeah, because like here's the thing too, right? Like that wasn't my first like run-in with the cops because of a car either. So like at this point, I had definitely like made this a behavior.
Right.
So yeah, he was probably relieved I was alive.
yeah.
But yeah, I'm sure at that point he probably really wanted to beat the shit out of me at the same time.
Like, I'm trying to figure out what's a good creative punishment. Does he just like make you dig your own grave? Like, that'd be a good one.
On that, it would have been deserved at that point for the hell I was putting him through, honestly. But yeah, you know, I mean, it's fine now. I still drive fast. I just do it on racetracks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fun night.
Yeah, I can't really go fast in my Ford F-150. That shakes when I go 60.
Jesus Christ.
I've seen the videos of that.
When
Looks
I
ridiculous.
get past 60, it's fine.
I have a
just never go below 60, like just in speed,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
I have a diesel Volkswagen Touareg.
Those
That
are
little thing,
great.
that thing fucking parties.
Yeah, we're still paying off my car, so I can't sell it yet. But
Yeah.
when I can sell it, I'm gonna sell it. We can sell it.
Also, that Volkswagen gets 20 miles to the gallon while towing my race car.
Nice.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it at first. I was convinced the math was wrong.
No, it makes sense with like diesel, you know?
Yep.
They're super efficient.
Dude, and honestly, like Aaron was telling me too, he's like, you're a fucking idiot. Like, that thing's gonna pull like shit with that car. And like, dude, you can't even feel it.
Wait, I thought like the Volkswagen diesels had like really good miles per gallon, or was that because they cheated?
That was because they cheated. Ever since Dieselgate, it's been kind of fucked.
Well, I thought it was
cheated
just
on
the
emissions. It wasn't the
emissions.
MPGs, it was
The
the emissions.
MPG is good. It's how much noxious poisonous gas were they emitting?
Right.
Yes, the problem is, however, the way that they were cheating these emissions was giving the cars more power and also making them more fuel efficient. So whenever they did the fix, they basically neutered every one of their diesels.
Can you just
They
reflash
told
it?
us.
I could delete this one. You know, that is a big EPA fine for one. And for two, it's also just not as easy as trucks. Like, for me to go to the TDI, it's like $3,000.
At this point, you're basically a career criminal, so I don't see why not.
Apparently, they couldn't reflash the manual TDIs, so we had a manual Passat, and they just bought it back from us. So we drove it for 5 years for essentially free, the cost of maintenance, because that's how much we got back from the payout.
One of my buddies has a manual TDI sport wagon that I would like to buy from him very badly.
I had a manual TSI sport wagon. That thing was awesome.
See, it's cool, it's just not as cool, you know what I mean? Like, I want to be able to roll coal out of a TDI sport wagon.
That's fair.
Just because, like, it's just unexpected, you know?
My claim to fame with that one was the air suspension.
There you go, you bagged it?
I bagged it, 3-piece sterns, it was wrapped, it was awesome.
Do you have photos of this thing you can post somewhere? Because it sounds fucking rad.
I'll find some and I'll post it. It was wrapped in like a matte metallic blue.
I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm super gay for stance cars. I love that shit.
I hate.
You ever go to Southern Worthesy?
No. I hate squatted trucks, but I do really fuck with bagged dualies. Like, I don't care what anybody says, a dually that can lay frame is like one of the coolest looking things in the world.
I believe the proper term is late pipe.
Whatever, dude.
I don't even know what that means.
I figured if he just wants to lay pipe, he just wants to lay pipe. It ain't none of my business.
I see that we're keeping
my own business.
See, we're keeping our chat PG-13. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about sexual intercourse.
It sounded
I was
like
talking about trucks and their big pipes.
Penetrative sex.
About felonies.
Yeah, something about laying pipe to a dually. I don't know.
Nah, dude, just dualies that can lay frame are just like always gonna be like the coolest trucks in the world.
What is lay
So like
frame?
a Cybertruck?
No, we're just like slammed. Cybertrucks are quite literally the dumbest thing I think ever created.
I saw one on the road finally, and it was even uglier than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, they look so dumb.
Yep. I see one almost every single day too.
So laying frame.
I'll actually agree with you on this one, Keith.
Laying frame means that you're literally dragging the frame of the car across the road.
That sounds dumb as shit.
It's pretty sick.
It's so fucking sick. Cause like you really gotta appreciate the work it took to get there too, you know?
Yeah, but then they drive around the road and then they hit a leaf and there's sparks.
Well, no, they have airbags. They pick it up.
It's kind of like, you know, I'm from
Per lead.
California, so it's kind of like lowriders in here.
Dude, we have some really cool lowriders out in like the Houston area.
You guys
I'd be
have
lying
slabs.
if I said
Those
I
scared
did
the hell out
not.
of me.
Slabs?
Langers.
Yeah.
I would honestly be lying if I said I didn't want like a set of Daytons on something before I died.
But I don't have issue with that. I just have issue with them being on the freeway.
Yeah, it's definitely a little sketch. I don't know. If you move out to Florida, you learn that those dudes like really have it right whenever there's hurricanes and everything's flooded and everybody's fucked, and you just see dudes
Oh,
in
yeah.
slabs driving around.
For sure.
That's like the
Yeah,
only
but those
time
dudes
I'm
are
like, you guys
nuts.
get a pass.
Yeah, honestly, it's the one
Sorry.
time.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's good. Don't worry.
Are we running like super high rip or something? Because I'm getting 3 seconds better times than in practice. And like test drive.
I don't. Let me check and see if like the track usage is different, maybe.
Because I think once went below 155 on test drive, and I'm running like 152s now.
Let me see.
Okay, casual new PR time.
Nice. Where is track usage?
Sorry,
I
Kevin.
love you, Jimmy. Oh, so I decided to do a race this morning. I was up. I was like, let me just do a race. Of course, I met like all demons, so not racing in the morning again. There was like 4 or 5 people at a 150.0. And I'm like,
Damn.
okay, yeah, this is the wrong lobby for me.
Damn. So did you do the race or did you back out?
I did the race, but then I was having VR issues, I had to back out. But now I'm trying it again, and I'm using the Oculus mode, but I made sure to do the graphics config. And knock on wood, life is okay so far.
Hell yeah, hopefully it stays that way.
I'm having crazy stuttering issues on this track.
Is it steering issues?
Stuttering, like
I'm getting a bit of stuttering also, but it's seeming to calm down after being in here for a little bit.
What I've noticed too is like, is it a constant stuttering or is it like kind of intermittent?
It's intermittent.
Because mine will kind of stutter sometimes if people are coming in or out of the session.
That's the thing. To me, even it happens when I do a test drive, and it's only on this track. Yeah.
Hey, can whoever's parked at like the entrance to turn 3 go back to pits?
Let
I'm a little afraid I'm gonna hit them.
Oh, dude, this thing is fucking sick.
Isn't that awesome?
Oh my god,
Just
I
punt them
fucking
further off the
love
track.
it. Yeah, that fucking parties. That redeems itself for not being a diesel, honestly.
It was nice too. It was like pro tune, downpipe, all that stuff.
Fuck yeah.
Corner 4, the bane of my existence.
What'd you do that for, you silly goose? Oh, did you hit the correct braking point? Saved her. My god.
That many people joining?
No, Aaron's moving people around, I think.
Yeah, I'm being a little sneaky snake.
There you go,
Oh,
yeah. That was annoying.
Aaron, congratulations on your win. I just saw the Hockenheim race.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate it.
God,
Because like I was watching at the pit, I'm just like, oh, is he gonna get it? Is he gonna get it? And then I saw you ahead. I'm just like, oh, let's go. I was freaking out.
That was a stressful one for me. That was the longest 18 minutes of driving I've had ever, probably.
That race was something.
So good.
Yeah, just watching that final lap, you both like went out wide. I'm just like, oh god, they're pushing.
Dude, Dude, when y'all came in contact, I was like, well, that's it. Everybody's fucking dead.
Yeah, well, it felt like that too, so.
I was like, crazy how I'm about to cyberbully a 16-year-old.
Dude, I got an earful
Wait,
from him.
he's 16?
Oh, yeah, Aiden's a child. I don't know if he's
Wait.
actually 16, but, like, he's a kid.
Oh, okay.
Who was the
Like,
Mean
he's a
Girls
high
guy?
schooler.
Really? He's that
Yeah.
fast? I guess he has all the time in the world.
Well,
Dude, the karting kids are fast as shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So his dad works for a pro drifting team, and then is friends with some NASCAR drivers. So this kid's been in
Damn.
motorsports since he was a baby.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So what you're saying,
he's one of
relatively to that, he's slow.
I'd love to say that, but he is fast.
He's a very good
So
driver.
Aaron, he gave you shit?
Yeah, him and his dad harassed me 20 minutes after that race about how I tried to drive him off track.
His
Yeah.
dad joined in on
dad?
it?
His dad wrote the message that he sent to me, and he
Oh
told
my
me that his dad sent him the
Oh
message.
my
I'm
god.
like,
And
Shut
people
the
wonder why
fuck
these kids
up.
are entitled. Holy shit,
Wait,
that is
his
insane.
dad sent you a message?
his dad wrote the message that
That's
he
so
sent me,
funny.
and then he owned up to his dad helping him write the message. I'm like, okay.
Bro.
What
was that message?
Dad GPT.
Dog, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, the respect I was starting to gain for that kid definitely just disappeared.
I mean, he's 16 too. Like,
But still, dude, you should know better when you're 16.
Yeah.
Who is this? What is his
That's
name?
bad parenting is what that
should be
is. That's
embarrassing when
insane.
you're
His dad should have looked at
Okay,
him and said,
okay,
like, hey,
I'm
that
gonna
was a
be-
dumb fucking move, pal.
I'm gonna be really clear here. We're not moving forward. Just absolutely dogging Aiden.
No.
Oh,
That's
that
fair.
kid.
You're right.
Aiden.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah.
You're right. You're right. I just
Just
my
one moment.
my mind is blown that is a real thing that happened in the universe.
Yeah,
so
I just learned that.
How do you think I felt? I had to be on the receiving end of that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We can all hate
man.
him privately with you publicly.
I don't even hate him, honestly. Like, he's a kid.
Yeah, he's
Like,
a kid.
that's
Yeah.
ultimately
No,
what it comes down to. Like,
I was a little
Alex knows
terrorist.
his brain literally doesn't work yet.
Yeah. He's still 9 years away. He's still 9 years away from full psychological development.
but
right.
dude, when that kid matures a little bit, he's gonna be a fucking rocket ship.
Yeah.
He's a rocket ship already.
Yeah.
I mean, for some context, he's a 7K driver that drives for esports teams.
Oh, that
That's
makes
crazy.
sense.
As a
I thought he was just like a
16-year-old.
random kid.
No. If it was a random kid, I would be like, damn, I'm gonna quit.
Dude, I hate my life so much. I went upstairs to get water, and I saw my clothes on, and my mom just started dogging on me about having racing gloves on. She was like, I poured water. She's like, "Do you have racing gloves?" I just laugh at her ass. I'm like, "Oh my god."
Oh, that's amazing.
I hate that so much. It's so funny.
That's so funny.
Maybe I'll go to CVS with my gloves on.
You should. Aaron, I was gonna run an F4 race I think last week, and whenever I joined the session, I saw Aiden was in there, and like there's only enough people for it to be one split, and I immediately fucking left.
Why?
Didn't want the smoke. Wasn't there for it that day.
Okay, well.
Also,
Appreciate
you
your
know, like
honesty on that.
I can like band-aid F4 laps around a track, but I don't actually know what I'm doing.
Well, it sounds like he would have just driven away.
Yeah, probably.
So I will say the one thing about Aiden is that kid is fast when nobody challenges him, but his racecraft is a little bit of his weaker point. So if you can get on his inside, you know, you can fight him for it.
Yeah, you got to play the mental game.
Yep.
I don't know, man. I
Like
kinda
Andrew
want
did to
receive
that kid.
What was that,
Yeah.
Adrian?
Oh, I was just saying, like, I don't know. I kind of want to receive a message from his dad.
Oh my god.
It was pretty well written, I will say.
You could frame it, and you should send a
I would
picture of
print
him
that out
with
for
his
sure.
See,
hands
like, I'm
above
so
your rig.
fucking childish. I would have replied back and just been like, hey, say hi to Vaughn for me. Like,
Just reply
I
back,
mean-
no, you.
just
Can
something
you
dumb.
imagine, like, messaging a random adult because he punted your child in a game?
To be fair, this is probably the type of kid that also gets left at a gas station when he loses.
Ooh.
Yeah, then he might be
Which
really
means he's
fast
going to be
in
a
the future.
champion.
Right.
Yeah.
You're really rewriting the prophecy here. I don't know if I like
Yeah.
that very much. No, it was good. He had sent me a bunch of screenshots of me like basically door banging him. And I'm like, dude, it was netcode and we got glued. And they called me a liar, and then I screen recorded my point of view, and they're like, oh.
Oh my god.
All good.
Scared.
Sorry.
Dude, I cannot believe that it is a real thing.
Yeah,
like, it's PRL. It's for fun. Like, it's not. Like, what?
Yeah, I mean, the crazy part is like the championship winner gets a poster of their car. That's
really?
Yeah,
that's it.
So, if he's in an esports team, what is he doing in a fan league? Why is he not racing in like series leagues?
I don't think he's old enough.
16 should be old enough, right?
It was old enough for Max.
But it's like
Well, they changed the rules though.
Yeah,
Fair.
yeah.
it also could be
Yeah, they.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point as well. He's in North Carolina, so.
I was gonna say, like, he's an American, and we definitely love
Alright,
using our
whoever was behind,
children
yeah.
to like live out our dreams, you know?
That's true.
That's the real American dream.
Sure.
Like, I can't play sports anymore, but when I have kids, I'm gonna be hyped as fuck for them to play Little League baseball.
Oh, I'm gonna be the baseball version of motorsports. Like, no, you're gonna kill yourself until you figure out how to get through that apex.
Exactly.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding. To be clear.
I mean, I don't know, dude. I put on your PRL race on Monday, and Bean was fucking locked in. So, like, I think we're looking good.
I know. Keith said that I have to be his kid's driver coach when she gets old
Yep.
enough.
Thanks, bud. You're the best.
Got you. Well, enough about that. Anybody have any questions? How's everybody feeling tonight? Week 2, let's go.
A one
I'm
lap
not a
wonder.
fan of
I've
this
yet to hit my
track.
time again.
What? That was a lot.
I was just saying I'm a one lap wonder. I've yet to hit my time again.
Oh.
We'll get after it.
I've been trying.
Yeah, you said a new PB, huh? 50.6.
Yeah, that was it. It was like the PB, and then that was it. I can't get close again. Happens every time. Alright, let's put some gloves on. That might make all the difference.
Love seeing all you guys in here. This is awesome. We have a healthy grid tonight.
Yeah.
One thing I've been doing anytime I join a race is during the formation lap, I just yell at everyone. I'm like, hey, turn 4, don't punch it. For the love of God, lift so you don't spin. Cold tire. I had to keep
It's
yelling.
everybody. Everybody spins on it's there's 2 or 3 people spinning on every single lap 1 at turn 4. Every single time.
I think me yelling actually like helped because I'm just like, guys, like turn 4, don't punch it, just like lift a little bit. And then when we actually got to turn 4, I'm like, guys, this is turn 4, don't punch it. And no one's
Turn 4 is not flat. It's not flat.
Turn 4 is flat. How dare you?
It can be flat, but I'm too scared. I can
No,
do it
same.
sometimes.
Same. Sometimes I can.
Yeah.
There you go. I mean,
Willing to spin and ruin my race is usually not my mindset.
It's definitely fair to lift a little bit on lap 1 just because of the cold tires, but
It depends on your definition of flat.
What's your definition of flat?
Well, technically we're going up the hill,
lifting.
so it's not really flat.
I lift and then make sure no one looks at my telemetry and I say, oh yeah, I did that flat.
Perfect.
So my definition of flat is lying.
That's perfect.
I tell myself I'm flat all the time. And then you look at the data.
Or you watch the video back and you can hear it.
Yeah, that too. Oh, guess I wasn't flat. Oops.
It felt like I was flat.
I just took it flat. I did it.
Man.
Oh, I think I'm about to set a purple sector 1 actually.
Are you not afraid of jinxing yourself?
Huh?
Said every time I'm like, oh, I'm about to have a great lap, I like immediately fuck it up.
Yeah,
Oh.
you never say it.
I'm down a 10th in sector 2.
See? You never say one more time. You never talk about what a great lap time you're about to set.
I was just gonna say, Anytime you say one more lap, and then you die.
Yep. You can't do it in English. You gotta hit them with an uno mas, and then everything will be fine. Been living by that since I was like 15.
Uno mas or lip mas?
Uno mas.
Lip mas is funnier.
I figured it would really tie it in since Andrew's driving around in a Taco Bell livery still.
Of course.
He's still showing
Well,
up
I
as
had
a CTD one for me.
I was driving CTD for a little while, but I had to switch back.
I'll take that Baja Blast CTD if you got one.
There you go.
Oh
Hey,
shit,
we have
that might
Alex
actually
joining.
be like kind of cool coloring.
I know, we're gonna have to get a livery guy again.
Shit, yeah we are.
Damn, I was so close to a PB there.
See?
500ths off.
Gotta live Moss, dude.
Gotta live Moss. I wasn't living Moss. I was living Mono. Malo? What is less?
Manos.
Manos. Yeah.
I don't know.
Hand? That's hands. Living
That's
hands.
Manos.
Alexander Santon, I haven't seen you in a couple weeks.
I saw him earlier today. We raced together.
Nice.
Really?
Yeah?
Yeah, didn't go too well for him.
He's talking, but I can't hear anything from his end.
Because Mike was dead last time in the race. It could be dead again.
Is it working?
No.
There it is.
Hey, we can hear you.
Shanton.
So, I don't
It was
know
good
what
seeing
makes
you
it
earlier
hurt.
today.
Yeah. There you go.
Alright, you guys have about 2 minutes before qualifying kicks off. And it will be an open 10-minute qualifying for those of you guys who haven't joined us for the races yet.
I see my numbers. Nice.
Also, Alex can attest to me yelling at everyone not to punch it on corner 4.
Flat out.
What's that?
Flat out turn 4 first on the first lap, yeah.
Dude,
That's
I
what I
was just
heard
yelling
too.
at everyone. I'm like,
Hey, when in
I
doubt, throttle out, you know?
I just like I had actually qualified. I didn't want to have to like dodge people. But the person in front of me, like, I don't know what happened, but like the iRacing gods just screwed him over because every person he was battling was just like, you know what? I'm just going to rejoin the track terribly and hit you. Like he got so screwed. Like he still ended up third, thankfully in the end. I was right behind him in fourth, but just like watching him deal with everyone else ahead of him, I'm like, I felt so bad for him.
I'm honestly like pretty guilty. Like I genuinely do when in doubt, throttle out. It's a problem.
You gotta make up all the time you lost.
That's what I'm saying.
Really, Howard? Really?
Car got a little bit sideways on me. I'm fucking mashing the throttle.
Yeah, you gotta, gotta get all that time back. That's right.
Or you end up doing a 360.
Well, yeah, that's the play, right? Is you just want to spin so that you're facing the right way again.
I'm just gonna watch how I drove that 150.6.
Dog, there's no way Adrian just posted in here like, oh, let me find my pink car, and then proceeds to post a pink 911. Dog, like, there's no fucking
No,
way
I was on
that
the
you're just
fastest
gonna
lap.
casually slide that coolest thing in the world in there.
I mean, it is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
God, I love that pink.
Do you not have it anymore?
I do.
Oh, okay.
Fuck yeah. Is it still pink?
Of course.
Thank God.
I ordered this color. It looks so much better in person, though.
Is it manual?
Oh, I'm so pissed.
No, I actually got PDK because it's faster.
Okay. Can't really argue with that one.
Right.
I want to talk shit, but like if I had the money, I'd be putting one in my Miata.
Dude,
So
like, I mean, I drove manual my whole life. I don't want a license on manual, and like it's great. It's just like I think I drove manual and I was like, yeah, that's fine, but like once you try PDK, it's so freaking fast, like it's addicting.
I drove a 4C that has a PDK in it, and it was like the coolest fucking thing in the entire world. And then I drove a 7-speed. Yeah.
The Alpha? Oh, okay.
Those are so awesome. You
Yeah,
just have
that thing
to tighten the
those are
bolts once a year.
terrifying. Those cars are like actually terrifying.
One of my coworkers had a 4C, but he got rid of it for a Cayman.
I drove a
upgrade
7-speed 911, and honestly, yeah, it was like kind of boring. Like
it is great. I mean, it feels great. The manual feels great, and it's just I don't know.
And I mean, granted, right? Like this was like a normal ass. Like I'm pretty sure it's like a base 911. So like obviously it's not gonna feel like a race car, but like being a Porsche, I just expected it to feel fucking more racy than it did.
Like I noticed the same when I was test driving before I bought mine. The base one and the S, they have so much sound deadening. They just kind of feel numb.
Yeah.
You have to get like I got GTS, which has like removed some of sound deadening. T, or like GT3, like all of these like feel a lot more dramatic when you drive.
That makes sense. Like I never would have thought like, oh, 911 is like a comfy daily, but like that's exactly what I would have described that car as. Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
What are you gonna say? That's pretty sick.
Which one was it? Is it one of the model ones, or like which year, the Bagai, or?
My friend tried to teach me manual in his 350Z, which I'm just like, dude, I'm not trying to break your clutch. And then he's just like, oh, I'll be all right. And he's like, oh, just so you know, first gear is like extremely tiny window. I'm like, you really? Like you try to teach me how to drive this with a very tiny window first gear? I'm like, dude, I'm gonna break your car. Like, no, I'm not doing this.
It sounds like his clutch was going out and he was hoping you'll feel bad enough to pay for it.
Sorry, Karen.
You're good. That's just kind of funny. Damage is off, right?
No.
Huh.
No.
Damn it.
Damage will only be off. Damage will only be off for our practice sessions on Sundays, so that way we're not losing too much track time during our drills.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
I didn't even know you could turn damage off.
It's funny because like the car will get damaged and it'll like fix itself like a couple seconds after. So
that's
like
funny.
your wheel can still be at 90 before it's like okay again.
Gotcha.
Just to watch out for.
I love the random mega glitches where a car just takes off to the sky.
I love watching that because I used to see it all the time in Laguna Seca. So the moment you go down for T1, and then you're going into the second corner, I'd always see someone coming down the hill just like flying up in the air. It always made me laugh. So I think I figured out something for my braking, how to make it a little bit more consistent. But the question is, do I move my seat forward or do I lift my seat up?
Controversial. I mean, I don't know if controversial. I actually got more consistent when I pushed my seat back. Like I realized
I just feel like I'm a little bit too far back. Yeah, that's the thing. Like I hate. Like the moment I do one adjustment, it's just gonna keep going, and I just want to be complacent and be okay with something. But I'm always gonna find something.
Yeah, I mean, when I was playing Counter-Strike, like that would be something that I would mess with often, like sensitivity, because it makes me feel a little bit different. And then what I I got into like a weird. Like every time I would change something, I would play better, but it wasn't the reality. It's just like because it felt different, you are paying more attention because it's feeling different. So if you're paying more attention, you're better.
Don't get me started on that because I still have a battle with that because I'm used to high sensitivity like mice or like decently high, but I can also do like the super low. I just need some time to adjust. So it's just like I don't know which I do better. Because it's like with the high, I can like quickly move around and like snap on target. But then if I lower it down and get it used to it, then like I can be a lot more accurate because I have to do a lot more movements with my mouse. But I don't know what works best for me because I can do both decently well.
Yeah, so what I started doing is whenever I felt off, I would save my current setting and then change it slightly. And Counter-Strike, I would just go to like a deathmatch and I would put like 2 hours in and then change it back to my usual setting. And of course, it always felt better. You're just trying to trick your brain into like, oh, now it's all new, even though it's your old setting.
I see.
As a brief reminder, if you guys aren't are familiar with open qualifying, as long as you cross the line before the checkered flag at the 0 mark, you can still finish that lap.
Is time up?
No, we still have about 1:45 left.
All right.
Oh, so if I'm in the pits, I might as well not bother trying to go back out, right?
It would be, yeah, you're gonna struggle to get to the line before time ends. Definitely, there's not enough time.
Oh well, I'm misqualifying.
Oh no.
I just tracked out our track limits every turn because I'm a dumbass.
And that gets you disqualified? What?
Oh no, just I don't have a time now.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
That's rough.
That's rough, buddy.
Oh, that's fine. When everyone goes flat out in 4, I'll be fine.
Howard coming P2.
Well, I will
Nice,
say too,
Howard.
we do have our second race as well for a little bit of redemption, and that will be a brand new qualifying session as well. So.
And reverse grid.
No.
So I'm just gonna go wider on turn 4.
Yeah, 5 wide too.
As long as you're behind me, yes, absolutely. I did qualify.
I'm gonna dive up the right side corner wall just to get ahead of you, so I can spin out in front of you.
No! Oh, I messed up. Back in the game, baby.
Hey, fellas. While we wait, quick question. I'm going to the track tomorrow. I have a set of rear tires. One is a little bit definitely more worn than the other one. Which one should be on the inside of the track?
Wait, one more time?
So I've a set of rear tires. One is more worn out than the other one. They're pretty evenly worn in terms of like the shoulder and the inside, right? But which one should be on the passenger side? It's a clockwise track.
Clockwise track. What should be on the inside?
Maybe the more
All
worn.
those
I think I would put the
weight's gonna
more
go to the
worn one
outside.
on the inside, and
Yeah.
then the less worn one on
Okay.
the outside. Since we'll be going clockwise, you'll have the driver's side loaded up more, and you'll be depending on those tires for grip the most.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what I figured. All right, just checking. Thanks.
Yeah,
I want to drive a car on a racetrack.
do it.
Dude, I keep
Yeah.
telling you, take
Dang
your
it.
normie daily driver and go to Summit and go drive it.
I know I really just should do it, but
Yeah.
I don't. I have to
Do it.
like do more research. Especially, I really need to do it before I say goodbye to it. So
You're
getting rid of
overthinking it. You should just send it.
What's that? Well, you can't just
always
show up
rent
any
it.
random day. You know, that's what's you have to like. They have like I think they have something called Friday at the Track, and it's like once a month, and it requires planning, and that's not my strongest. That's not really something that I do well.
You can also sign up to
Well-
like a track day where you can rent a car. It's also not too expensive.
Yeah.
Just go for a
Well,
whole day.
You planned this session, right? So you made it here. So there, you planned.
There you go.
Well, no. Everybody else planned it, and they told me where to be and when to be there. That's all. If someone else plans it for me and tells me when to be there, then I can do
That's
that.
kind of how it works. You just sign up and it happens, right? So all you need
I have to
to
do
do
my
is
own
sign up.
research, you know.
All right, guys. I hate to interrupt, but we're gonna go over a quick drivers meeting.
Let's
So this is gonna be applicable to both this race and race number 2. So starting out, thank you guys so much for everybody showing up. We have a roughly 20 car grid, so we're looking pretty stacked. Love to see it. For our season 1 guys, this is going to be kind of the same stuff. For our season 2 guys, this might be a little bit new for you. We want to see hard racing, but we also want to race each other like we're teammates. So let's avoid those late sends or those dive bombs. Let's definitely be super respectful, but at the same time, make those moves happen. If there's mistakes that happen or there's some rubbing, no worries. We're here to learn, so we can take those incidents and we can learn from them. After race 2, we're actually going to go over some of the incidents and we can look back and see what could have gone differently, could have gone better. Other than that, going over the pole sitter, so that will be Andrew tonight, or at least for race 1. Andrew sets the pace. You do not have to go on the green flag for this season. Once the pace car comes in, Andrew's the one who's going to take off. Everybody needs to be have their wits about them as to when he's gonna go.
So, do I have to wait for green, or I can go before green if I want?
You can go before green, but do not pass the pace car until it goes into the pits.
Yep. Right.
The only other thing I'll mention, let's be super patient with each other on lap 1. We're all here to race, so let's try to avoid any incidents that might happen, especially through turn 4. We've all talked about it already, but once again, just be patient. We have race number 2 coming up, so if you feel like you could have raced a little bit better, you still get a second chance. Other than that, guys, let's put on a good show, and I'm looking forward to it.
Good luck, gentlemen.
Good luck, guys.
Alrighty, good luck, everyone.
Good luck.
Send it on turn 4. That's all I heard. Right?
Flat every time, right?
What happens if I crash into the safety car?
Good question. Give it a shot.
I want to give him a little tap and see what happens. Oh, you just go through. You just phase through it. It doesn't exist. It's not a real car.
Stupid life. Look, have fun.
About to go green. Stay focused. The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag. Car on your left. There's an incident ahead. Stay on the right. Go left. Keep to the right. Clear on the left. Car on your left.
Can I
Clear
get a
on the
black
left.
flag clear?
Left side. Stay on the right. Clear on the left. Left side. Slow car ahead. Still there. Hold your line. Go left. There's an incident ahead. Clear. Slow car ahead.
Sorry about that.
Left side. Clear. There's an incident behind. Car on your left. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Stay on the right. Still there. Hold your line. Clear on the left.
There it is.
Right side.
Sorry, Alex.
Holy
Still
shit.
there. Clear. Car stopped on the left. You got a slow car on the right. The next car's the leader. Right side. Still there. Hold your line. Clear.
Andrew, take inside.
Oh.
We got damage on the front end. The car in P1 just set the fastest lap, 50.769. Slow down. You got a penalty for cutting the course. slow down and give up the time game.
Good defending, Jimmy. That was good.
Gaining on the car in front. The gap is 8 seconds.
Oh no!
Some nice racing there, guys.
So how's everybody feeling about that first race? You guys put on quite the show.
That was so entertaining.
A PB chasing Alexander Barajas.
I feel like an idiot.
What happened?
We were.
I took turn 4 flat out and I spun.
We were trying to figure out.
And then I almost killed Alex Santon, and I'm really sorry.
Yeah, I survived.
You did. I'm so glad I didn't actually kill you.
We were trying to figure out how angry you were.
Well, I was blowing every single breaking point for the next 3 laps, so
yeah,
probably pretty angry.
Just as an FYI, guys, the session for race number 2 is open if you want to withdraw from that session and jump into the next one.
Yeah, Terry, excellent race. Dan, excellent race. All of you guys, those were some really, really good battles.
Yeah, I had a really good battle.
Jimmy
with,
had a
Kevin.
monster defense on me for like 2 laps. I couldn't get by him. He was doing great.
Yeah, Jimmy was killing it.
God. Oh wait, I need to make sure I'm picking the right car. Oh my god.
Yeah, I had a pretty good back and forth with Kevin, so thanks for that, Kevin.
Yeah, it was fun. I was having some good fights, and then I spun on turn 4, and I got mad at myself. So.
Yeah, I spun like a minute before the end of the race.
I got up to like I think it was like P10, and then the turn 4 incident, and then I was just like, ugh. I had some front end damage, so I was going slower. Not too much slower, but a little bit slower.
Well, that was a fun race.
That was super fun. Harry, you better join Purple Gang tonight.
I am. So here's the thing. If I
Did you see my times?
Yeah, we saw you in first the whole time.
Did you see my times?
This is an extremely hard track to be efficient on.
Or I can go before green if I want.
So
you can go
this
before
is always
green.
going to be relative unless you're sort of an alien style alien.
Alex Patterson's gonna be joining us tonight. I'm excited.
Like a 50.8 or 50.7. I'm like, oh cool, I can do this, and then it was like 51. It's like I could never get close to the 50 again.
I don't even
This should
know
be an interesting one. We've got Fight the Grid. Everybody's got their faces, so I'm excited to see how all this Everybody had fantastic faces. I'm so stoked on all you guys. The battles, the pace. That was a good one to watch.
Yeah, I would agree. Is everything?
I think it was funny during the out or the whatever the behind the pace car. Andrew's just like, let me test if I can hit this guy real quick. Just phases through. Found out the answer.
Drove into the back of the pace car.
And the track is a little wet. Oh, it's very wet.
What? Oh, how? I have yet to do any. Okay. Okay.
Ooh,
That's
yeah,
cool.
it is lightly wet, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Eagle 2% in the braking zone.
I have been avoiding the wet because I'm afraid of turn 4. And how dare you do this to me?
Okay, so for full disclosure here, we can start a new session if everybody would like. I'm at the mercy of Tempest's system, so the lowest I could get this session when I was trying to forecast it was 0.2%. It was not supposed to race, so we can definitely load another one if majority votes for it.
Are you suggesting that I can't drive in the rain? How dare you? I take this to court.
I'm not saying I can't drive in the rain.
It is.
I never drive in the rain.
It is not fair for everybody to jump into a wet race without any practice for it.
Just give me like 5 minutes. I got this.
That's an even playing field.
No, fair enough.
Great equalizer.
We could change to wet tires, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Like,
Get out of the car, hit garage at the top tire, switch and try to wet.
Is it wet?
But it might not be wet enough. It's lightly wet. It might be okay for drives.
I'm on wets and it's not great, but I have never raced.
I'm not great on dry or wet.
And it's not going to rain anymore, so there will be a dry line that forms.
Whoa. Yeah, this is hard.
Yeah, this is probably pretty hard if you're wet here.
Yeah, with the dry.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and bail on this session, guys. Let's do a dry one because that's just not reasonable for everybody to get into it with 4 minutes of practice.
Okay, well I'm still gonna load into this because I loaded in the BMW, so I just want to try it.
I'm just looking at the live right now. I'm just watching. I'm watching other people's POVs from the YouTube.
So are we gonna do it through the league, or are you gonna host the session?
I will do it through the league, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna get it created right now. Apologies for the delay on that one, guys.
You are good.
My bedtime, guys. My bedtime.
So do we quit this and just wait for the other one?
Correct.
Thank you.
That green paint is unforgiving. Yes, it is.
Don't touch the paint. Don't touch the curbs. Don't touch the asphalt.
Don't even touch the road.
Don't touch the road.
Did you think about the paint or curb? Spin.
Yep.
So one extra tip on turn 4. I don't punch it until lap 3. Like I don't do flat out until lap 3. Because I don't trust lap 1 or 2 on that corner. Ooh, let me know.
I honestly, I lift even later into the race just because I would rather have the confidence. But I don't lift. I don't
It says unavailable.
Yeah, it's gotta load in.
Yeah, we'll have to give it about 30 seconds before it's good to go.
Oh wait, I forgot I need to switch my pedals up. Oh my god. Oh no.
Switch your pedals?
Yeah, no, they're too high up, so it's just really hurting my ankle, so I gotta lower it. But I have to find my Allen wrench.
I have my like full set of imperial and metric set like right next to it because like I never know when you're gonna need it.
Yeah.
That last minute.
I
Let me
keep
just make a quick.
set right next to my set.
I think I should be able to join. Okay, joining now.
Yeah, this is also a fairly new rig for me, so I gotta just get everything figured out.
It says restricted. You may not join this session.
Make sure you withdraw from the session that you were in.
Yeah, I get the same notice.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
Yeah, I forgot to withdraw too.
Give us a second because it just went.
Yeah.
It just went registered. It just allowed me to join.
So it will say unavailable. It's gonna take a second for it to boot. Are you guys seeing the ability to register for the second one already?
Yeah, I'm in. Or I'm joining.
Oh, you're in.
Yeah, it just changed for me.
Sweet.
Hey. Oh, now it does.
Same.
Yeah, it's a little wonky. It takes a couple of minutes or two.
I'm gonna join with McLaren out of solidarity for our McLaren buddies.
I like it, but that's just me.
I don't want to buy McLaren. I kind of want to buy the Aston Martin, and I kind of want to buy everything. So.
Well, then buy everything. You need a credit card that your fiance doesn't know about.
Yep. And then just tell her that once you have 40% of the content, it gets cheaper.
Yeah. See, the thing is, so I've actually found out today.
Money to save money.
So I've been at my job for 8 years, so I'm getting a retention bonus that I didn't know was happening, and I told her about it, and she still said no. I was like,
Why did you tell her
can I
about
buy new? Oh, come on. Well, we're getting married in like 3 months. She says after that. January, I'm buying. I'm getting it all. Dropping it in, dropping it down. I mean, I don't have room for a rig, so I'm still gonna be working with a stand, but yeah, it's gonna be fun. No, I don't have room. I don't even have room for a fold one, to be honest. I'm just gonna get a wheel stand.
That's perfect.
Good idea.
Oh my god.
That like coffee table riser thing.
Oh yeah, $1,000. They're $1,000.
Retention bonus.
Still looks wet.
The enabler of all enabling.
No, don't you dare, Aaron.
It says track is dry in the weather.
No,
Yeah.
Oh no, it's wet.
Is it?
Yeah, it's wet.
You loaded the wrong session.
You may have loaded into the wrong session. It's foggy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's dry but foggy, I think.
Okay, I guess we're in the wrong session.
Yeah, I just went through turn 4. There's no spray. If you're in correct session, there is no spray once you're on track.
Okay, I guess we're in the wrong one then.
Pedals are fixed.
It's packed people. Oh my goodness.
You had a 50-50 shot.
Also, my qualifying run last race, and then like 3 people exited the pits.
Damn.
Bummer.
I got out for quali like second.
I see the correct one now. So yeah, if you're in the game, then back out, then the other one should have everyone else in there.
Yep.
It says cannot find my sim. What?
Oh, I'm in the wrong.
Remember to change your tires back to dry. If you put on wets earlier, they will stay wet.
Yep, good reminder.
Joke's on you, I forgot to change anyway.
I think the track is ready for dries anyway, to be honest.
Light fog and dry for me.
I love driving in the fog. That is a lot of fun for me.
Oh.
Everybody still has about 5 minutes of warm up before we go into an open qualifying session again.
What I want to do is I want to see if there's like any sim racing places around me, so I can like see how they have their things set up and figure out like what I need to change on mine.
Oh, they have those at the mall.
Where are you?
Where I live.
I am in Chicago suburbs.
Hey, Chicago.
Yo, Alex, we gotta pop up to the mall if you're ever out here.
I want to go
I
to the
mean-
F1 arcade. That's like not too far from where I live.
Yeah, no, or yeah, I could come in there and then we could.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Oh, y'all
I
can
heard
have like
it's
a little
really good.
date.
Wait,
That's so
where's
cute.
the F1 arcade? I thought that was. I don't think we had one in Boston.
There's
There's
one in
one in
DC
Boston,
now.
yeah.
There's one in DC now. Are you kidding?
Yeah, they just opened it.
Oh
Boston one is dope.
shit!
Yep, so come to DC and we'll hang out.
Yeah, we could get.
Hell yeah! We should
That's
totally do
people
that.
in the area. Let's all go to DC.
Hey, Aaron, you want to fly out to DC or what?
You gotta do it for the boys, dude. Let's go.
Yeah, I'd be willing to go. I love DC.
Damn, yeah, I'll come through to DC. I got family there.
Yep.
Perfect. Now I am sweating. I have to take my sweatshirt off. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I live in DC, which is.
Oh,
lovely.
really?
Yep.
Like in DC? In DC?
In DC.
Yikes.
I'm like a 20-minute walk from the Capitol.
Oh,
wow.
shit.
Shit.
But I'm probably gonna move pretty soon, so
Where are
enjoying
you
it
gonna
while I
move to?
can.
Maryland or Virginia? Maryland, or Virginia. You better pick the right answer.
Well, I just want to move to a low cost of living area.
Oh, so not Maryland or Virginia?
Maybe rural Maryland, but I was thinking, yeah, more maybe like Pennsylvania or like a college town.
Well, I'm in PA, but I'm coming back to Maryland as soon as I can.
All right, who else is in PA? I'm in PA too.
Oh, I
really?
was muted this whole time. I also
Yeah.
live in Crystal City, so I'm right by the DC.
Oh,
Shit.
yeah, nice.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
I was
DC
just
gang.
I was just down in
DC
Union
gang,
Market
baby.
last weekend.
Where
Did
were
you
you?
do the race the district there?
I did not.
Oh, they do
Wait.
go-karts at Union Market once a year.
What?
Yeah.
I
It's a
find out
little-
about all this shit well after it happened.
What session am I supposed to join? Because I keep joining and it's like
The one with a lot of
alone.
people.
Yeah, it's not sure. This one says chance of rain 0. That's gotta be it, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's
Or
like
did it
80
say-
to 100 humidity and
Oh.
6 to
Yeah.
8 miles per hour wind.
That's it.
There you go.
It's showing unavailable for me. Oh, it's because it's already loading.
Oh!
Well, and make sure that you're withdrawn from the previous session as well.
Yeah. Start from scratch.
This BMW is very easy to make go backwards.
I am enjoying the McLaren. This is my first ever GT4. I forgot how fun it is.
I still have not driven the McLaren.
It's pretty good. I like
Yeah?
it. Yep.
Lift slightly before the top of the crest.
God, the BMW seriously just feels like it wants to spin 24/7.
Yeah, that's kind
Yep.
of why I dropped it.
It's a-
Because like I
that
used to
car.
do the other one, but I can't do the new one.
I like the old one.
Guillermo was driving the new BMW for a couple weeks and then moved to the Porsche and instantly went faster.
Like so much faster.
Yeah.
We were talking about that the other day.
Because like before they switched, I tried both the Porsche and the BMW, and like couldn't get the Porsche to like rotate. I couldn't do it correctly. I'm like, I don't get it. Like the BMW makes sense for me. I don't get how people do the Porsche. And then once they dropped the new BMW, I tried the Porsche, and I'm like, oh, it somehow clicks now. Like the moment that it dropped, the Porsche clicked.
I think it was Aaron that gave the advice in the very early on in season 1 that the Porsche you have to turn in a little bit sooner and you have to turn the wheel more.
Yep.
And that made a lot of difference for me.
Yeah, that makes sense. Also, happy that I can finally drive the G4 Porsche, because then I can do the GT3 and GT4 Porsche and actually finally be Porsche family.
Nice. Brand loyalty.
I mean,
Oh,
I
hell
literally bought all the Porsches when I first started iRacing.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, this is my car.
Left side, clear on the left.
I don't know why I always like love the Porsches, because like every other game the Porsches were hard to drive, and I'm like I never drove them because I'm like I can't drive these cars. But I always loved the Porsche, and then I got to iRacing. I did the GT3, and I'm like I can finally drive one.
Dude, the Porsche
I
GT3 is
was
still my
so happy.
favorite. My favorite car in iRacing is the Porsche GT3.
It's so beautiful.
That's
it's
crazy,
fun to
dude.
listen
I
This
to.
game
love
has
it.
an NC Miata.
Oh, dude, I made a.
I love the Miata too.
I made a livery for the Porsche GT3, and then I noticed that the flag was off center.
Got start over.
So, yeah, what I didn't notice until like
Did you record it? That's against the code with conduct and shit.
Yeah, he made it.
Doesn't matter.
He'd be turning himself into the police.
Yep.
Well, my steering wheel has the Porsche GT3 dad.
That's cool.
Ooh. So that's another. Dude. Once I figured that out, I was like, oh god, this is perfect.
I mean, I'm in VR, so I just have to like hope I'm hitting the right button.
I gotta set my VR back up. I have a new computer. I'm really curious to see if I would like it now. But then why would I buy a steering wheel with a fucking dad? So I'm sort of in between a rock and a hard place here. I either wasted money on the VR or I wasted money on the wheel.
Yeah, that's why I'm looking at the wheels that I'm looking at. None of them have screens because I can't see them.
Right.
I kind of want to do like the mixed reality where you can like actually like see your steering wheel and hands a little bit. I want to try messing with that, but I've been too lazy to do it, and I keep forgetting. But
Damn,
I
that's
really
something
want to
people do?
see. I saw a YouTube video of someone doing it. I was like, maybe I'll try it, but I haven't tried it because I'm like I just kept forgetting about it. But the thing I really want to learn how to do is I saw someone they kind of use the Oculus Quest with football. So whenever everyone's on the pitch, you can see everyone, and then you have like different monitors kind of like see up close. So I'm like, if I can do that, but for Formula One, so I'll see the tracks from up top, I'll just like have multiple screens for the drivers.
I've seen that. Isn't that available?
It was a rendering. It was a rendering. It's not actually real. Yeah.
I think
but
someone
it would be
made
so
it,
sick.
actually.
Hey, can I give you guys some advice for quali?
Yeah.
Since it is open qualifying, like everybody jumps out all at once, right? Because you're trying to get your laps in, but do your out lap and then treat it almost like a TT session. So like when you get into like sector 3, slow up a little bit, let the car that's in front of you gain a couple of seconds, and then go, and then the next guy does the same thing. So then that way you guys can run like clean laps without running into each other for a little bit longer.
Right, so just punching it is always the best strategy?
Full send.
Believe it or not, no.
I don't believe you.
That doesn't sound right.
Yeah, I foresee some strategy going on here too, though. Some guys are looking for that slipstream.
No, I agree, right? It's just like seeing somebody on a hot lap then like have to fight to get by
totally.
somebody.
Absolutely. I agree. Also, if you've got a rival behind you, you just, slow them down.
Just random brake check.
Exactly. It's definitely not called blocking or anything.
Michael Schumacher style and just park it on the apex.
Dude, I swear to God, if I see one of you guys brake check somebody like that, I will disqualify from you this session.
Bro, you...
Wait, just the session? I mean, I won the first one, so I could probably take this one.
Yeah.
Jimmy, where you at?
Yeah, I feel like people that complain about the way Max drives has never seen Schumacher Senna drive.
Oh man.
Want to talk about psychopathic?
Yeah, honest, some of those moves, it's like, damn, like you really felt invincible.
And then I missed quarter one.
and then you get gapped by 4.5 seconds.
Oh my god.
Stop the count.
You're good though.
Jesus.
Dylan, I think if you can get into the 55, you'll have made a lot of progress.
No, I just gave somebody like P1, nope.
Yeah, you're just like when Guan Ye Zhao like gets his first lap in, it's like, oh, he's at the top of the leaderboards, and then all of a sudden he's 2.5 seconds back of whoever else did the lap.
Dude, anytime it's just like qualifying, I see like Lance up there. It's like, huh, this is weird. I'm like, this is a weird practice. I'm like, wait, qualifying 2? Wait, what?
Lance
Stroll. Incredible stuff. That is peak
Oh my God,
Lance
that was so
Stroll.
beautiful.
It's beautiful. It's
Lance
beautiful.
Stroll is like he's
I
like the
can't make
kind
this
of
shit up.
driver. He has like 7,000 I rating and like a 1.2 C license.
Dude, just like seeing him like drive off the track. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. I walked away, came back, and I'm like, what do you mean he beached? I'm like, what the hell's happened?
And he didn't even acknowledge it either in his interview. He was just like, yeah, I don't know what happened. Something must have gone wrong with the car. And he didn't even mention the fact that he literally drove it into the fucking gravel himself.
Racers' excuses, man. You always blame something else. It's never your fault.
I mean, like think about it. Max, luck, not talent.
Max, that was the greatest drive I've ever seen live.
Dude, watching
Yeah,
him
it was
overtake so many
ridiculous.
people at the start, I'm like, he was gonna win this. Like, seeing him start, I'm like, he won. It's over.
I mean,
Lando. Yeah, I bet. I bet. Sounds awesome. I want to go to a Formula One race so badly.
My wife went to Austin and Mexico City. She works for Lego, so they sent her.
Oh,
Oh, that's so awesome.
Yeah, it's really cool.
You should just put on a wig and pretend to be her.
That's like the coolest fucking job.
It's the coolest job.
That is awesome.
Crazy. Damn, that's great. That is wild. That is awesome.
That was cool.
What a life.
If you are still in contact with him, can you like tell him to like have Lando's engineer talk less and just give more direct information to him?
Dude, Will Joseph is the worst communicator. No one can teach him that. And I say that as a massive Lando fan. He is awful.
That dude, watching Brazil just hurt, and then watching them go in, and then immediate red flag, and I'm like, oh my God, guys.
It
It was
Yuki too.
man.
A Lando Yuki like double stand, that would hurt.
I feel for Yuki because I don't think Red Bull's ever going to give him a chance.
It's at this point, it's clear they have no intention.
I think they're gonna deserve one.
Guys, I was at wet tires.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I did give a reminder. I will have everyone know.
You did.
Yeah.
Wait, who was on wet tires?
Yeah, man.
That's
Uh,
right.
That's okay.
They were talking about Colapinto earlier today, but I don't know if that's going to happen.
But I thought it was Lawson.
Nothing's confirmed yet.
Oh, not the RB spot. Sorry, the Checo spot.
The full on Red Bull seat. Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be science. Like, just give it to science. But that's not gonna happen though, because of the.
Okay.
Dad's beef.
Because the fact that their dad's not getting along, like, is a real decision, like, thing in a professional sport.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, he can't come to our team. Their dads don't get along.
Like,
oh,
like Science is the perfect person to have. He would absolutely kill it.
Yeah, and he'd look great in a Red Bull. He did look great in Red Bull when he was in Toro Rosso.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Toro Rosso was my favorite team. Like when I first came in, because I'm like, well, I like Red Bull, but I want to be different. I'm like, I'm cool with a sister team. Like start there and like move into Red Bull, and then they started doing this team stuff. And I'm like, I'll just pick a proper name, and then I just kind of dropped it. I'm like, I'm just gonna be a fan of the driver.
I like McLaren and I like Yuki.
I mean, like I love Red Bull, but once they started just doing their Red Bull stuff, and I'm like, God, y'all are just so annoying. Like they do the holier than thou, but I'm like, y'all are still the same assholes like every other team is. Like you can't.
I hate Christian Horner so much.
I hate him too. He's so annoying. I despise him so much. Good leader, great leader. I can't hate him on that, but I just despise him as a person.
Like a piece of shit.
Yeah.
He's never speaking in good faith ever. It's so exhausting. It's like I know you're full of shit. You know you're full of shit, and I know that you know that we know you're full of shit.
Unless he's talking about
And he
Cocoa
looks like a Bond
Pops.
villain.
So I feel like I'm gonna get attacked saying this because nobody else has spoken up, but I'm quite the Ferrari fan, and I still believe in Leclerc winning a championship at some point in his career.
I think he could with the right car.
I think he's the second best driver right now.
That's
Leclerc,
crazy. I
I
just
don't know
like
if that's
hearing
true.
wishful thinking.
As a Lando fan, I think he's better than Lando right now.
Somebody just died on the front straight.
I saw that too.
Jesus. I just like the camera changes and I see a car spinning at me. I'm like, oh my god. No, yeah, I think Leclerc. I mean, he deserves it. I mean,
Leclerc has had some absolutely banger races.
Yeah, he's been like screwed by the team so much. It's like okay.
Well, it all depends on his mindset too. Like his race against Hamilton at Monza back whenever he won it, whatever year that was. Like the dude was on fire. And then I've also seen him drive like he's Lance Stroll, so kind of a toss up.
I mean, get him pissed and put Monaco on, and then like that's it. Like he won it.
He won his home race and Ferrari's home race in one season.
Yeah, absolutely amazing story. I mean, this season has been unbelievable. It's been like, if without the first 5 races of this year, this is the most insane fucking title battle between so many different drivers, so many different teams. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, guys, unfortunately, Lando threw it away.
Well, we're getting ready to set grid for race number 2. Wish everybody the best of luck. You guys killed it race 1. Loved watching every bit of that. Other than that, I'm not going to add anything else. Best of luck to you guys this next one, and we'll talk to you afterwards.
Yeah,
good luck, everybody.
I will go definitely.
Good luck, boys.
All right,
Good luck, guys.
Let's go points racing. Half the field is on the grid.
I love you, Jimmy. Let's have a good race. Because you are right in front of me.
Good race.
Okay, so now I just have to remember not to do what I did last time, which is go full send into quarter 4.
Send it.
I don't even know what lap it was, but it was a good amount of laps,
True.
and then I just spun.
For me, it was lap 2.
Punch it on lap 3.
Yeah, I was,
you got this, Andrew.
Right behind you, Andrew, when you came back out, and you just like, I just lost you.
Yeah, and I was driving mad after that. I was not. I was seeing a little red.
I was on pace for a 50.5 at the end of the warm-up practice session, and then the practice session ended in sector 3, and after that I have had 0 rhythm.
Oh, that's rough.
I was like so close to being done with the lap and set my fastest lap, but
At least I'm being consistent. I'm consistently like 56s, but that's still consistency, so can't get mad at that.
Panton, what IR are you at these days?
Me?
Yeah.
I haven't really played much, so I'm at like a 1900.
Oh, okay.
I'm super busy.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm just remembering back to our battle at Atlanta.
Yeah. And at Indy.
And at Indy.
And what's this called? Algarve, whatever.
Yeah. I think most people call it Portimao.
Portimao? Okay.
Also, why is this track not on the F1 calendar? This is a sick track.
Yeah, it is.
They went there in 2020?
Jeremy, you're blinking.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Someone's flying in the air.
Yeah,
Yep.
my headphones disconnect and it blows everything up.
That's a weird behavior.
Sorry.
Oh no.
Yeah, we all got too close. No worries.
Pace lap incidents.
Sorry
It
for
was
that.
just an incident.
They'll buff right out.
I love Claire's accent. His accent's hilarious. Dang. Just missed him.
Good luck, guys.
Good, buddy.
Good luck.
Go green, stay focused. The pace car is in. Green, green, green.
Oh.
Slow car ahead. Car stop on the right. There's an incident ahead. Slow car ahead. Go right. Go left.
What happened, guys?
Clear.
Ah, dude. Hold on.
Car on your left. Clear. your line. Clear. Left side. Still there, hold your line. Clear on the left. White flag, stay smooth. You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 1.9 seconds. Right side. Still there. Clear on the right. Car on. Clear on the right.
The fuck was that?
What?
Every single time I had a chance to pass Alex, you were right there on me.
Howard?
You never let me have a chance to pass him.
There's the flag. It's over. Good job. Very good job.
God, dude, Howard, you put so much pressure on me, dude. Like, oh my god.
That was an awesome race.
Second race
This is,
that I messed up in the last
Carrie,
lap.
I just got all my race out in one race since I didn't really have a fight to fight in the first one since I hit the sausage curve on T1.
Dude, just like trying to pass Alex and keep you behind was like impossible for me. Like I couldn't do both at the same time.
I was trying to get both of you.
Oh my god,
Wait,
dude!
what was
like,
that move though? Like when you passed
I don't.
us both?
I don't know how you did that move. That made no sense.
Which one was
I
it?
want to see this.
Whoever was in that McLaren got stuck behind the three-way fight for so long.
It was lap 7. Lap
Damn,
7,
I already left.
turn 5.
Hopefully Aaron will go over it because I want to see.
So I don't know.
Sorry guys, on the
Like,
last lap,
I don't know how
I
you made
pushed
that
you
work.
out of track. I was playing with front damage. On that lap was intense. The last one.
Dude, that all of those
Sorry,
laps with
dude.
us three fighting were just insane. I was trying to catch up to you, and then you pull away, and then I try to catch up to you, and then you pull like, Jesus, dude, my heart during that whole fight only, dude.
Really
And,
great
like,
part.
I'm not gonna lie, that's probably the best racing I've ever done in my entire iRacing career.
Good.
That was definitely
like
one
to
of
hear
my
it.
best.
It was a
I
clean
was
one.
just,
I'm
I was just
glad
mad because,
I'm so glad I was streaming and I got that. Oh my god.
That
dude,
was a good one.
like
Yeah, great racing,
every
guys.
time I had a chance to pass Alex, you were right there, Howard, to stop me from doing it. Like every single time I had the perfect opportunity, you moved. Every time. I'm so mad about that.
The second race that I messed up, I spin in the last lap. So.
Oh,
No.
that hurts.
Yeah, because
That was
Oh,
like the last few corners too.
yeah, it was the last corner, and then whatever reason I just spaced out and I just didn't break it. I was like, "That's it, I'm done." Oh
Good
well, but
racing, guys.
it was a really good race.
I just wanted to go for 3 wide down every straight.
Well, mission accomplished.
Yeah,
seriously.
there's some points where I was like, oh boy, 3 is not gonna go into 1. This is gonna get real interesting.
This track is great. There's a lot of passing opportunities back and forth.
There really is.
It's
Yeah.
a fun one.
Yeah, definitely.
Good
Because
racing,
like
guys. Gotta get
anytime
out
I
of
do
here.
the
I'll talk to y'all
official,
later.
Right
have a good
on,
one, man.
Matthew. Take it easy.
Bye, Matthew.
But
Alright,
like
no.
anytime I did the official, I never really had side by side battling like this. And man, Howard, like I couldn't. You definitely showed me I still got some things to do because like holy crap, like trying to keep you behind and attack at the same time, I can't do that yet.
That's
Aaron,
all.
are we gonna go over footage?
Yeah, so
Okay.
I don't know if somebody else wants to try to take the reins on that one. Every time I try to go over a debrief, I seem to pause myself on Discord.
Oh, that's right.
Andrew, do you want to take a crack at it since you drove away with a 15-second gap to the finish?
I already left the session. I didn't save the
Okay.
replay.
Ah, no worries.
I would have.
I am
Aaron, we
saving the
have faith.
replay right now.
We have faith in you, Aaron. You can do it.
Oh boy. So for all of our new guys, normally after race number 2, we'll go over any highlights or any incidents and take a look at them, see what could have gone better, see what could have gone differently, or different moves, whatever the case may be. Is there anything that anybody wants to watch back and go over?
I think there are a few
The last
crashes
lap.
that could use
The last lap. That's lap. Yeah, that was intense.
Okay. I did save the replay. Let me just back out of here and then pull the replay up because I think they're gonna kick me out of this thing.
Yeah, sounds good. For anybody who's not familiar with watching, if you double click on my name under the voice channel, it'll bring you to my live view of the session in Discord.
Okay, pretty sure I saved the
I
full
did not
thing.
know you could double click on your name to get that. I always thought you had to click watch stream. Learn something new.
Why?
Have a good night, guys.
Are you
Nice
gonna?
one.
Good night, man.
All right,
See
take
ya.
it easy.
Yeah, it's got to be pretty late for him.
Okay, cool. Wait, Aaron, are you sharing the replay?
Yeah. So I was somebody had mentioned, I think it was David. You guys wanted to go over last.
We lost you there.
Where'd he go? Did he do it?
Did he do it?
Aaron, we lost you.
Really?
Wait,
I'm
okay.
back now.
We hear you again. No, you're good.
Every time, dude. Every time.
No, I think you're good now.
Yeah, I think you're good.
Okay, so who would like to look at an incident or a battle or a pass? Let's have a look.
Lap
Well, there was a big. There was a big turn one or lap one incident. Yeah, I saw it in my mirrors. I was like, oh boy.
Yeah, I had to
I think it was right behind me. It was like Adrian and some door banging down the straight.
Also corner 4. There was like 3 people, I think.
Yeah.
Someone
I
put
want to see the
themselves on
start
my front
finish.
end down the
I
straight
don't
on
know
lap
if
1.
I didn't keep my line or what happened there.
So we're gonna take a look at Alexander's lap 7 first.
Is Carrie and Howard behind me? I think so.
Yeah.
Go to
we're directly behind.
rear chase. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Watch it from Howard's. Watch it from Howard's.
I think it was lap 7. I'm pretty sure.
It is. It's this lap. Turn 5.
We were battling for second the whole race.
Oh, we were watching.
Look at this battle. This is amazing.
Okay, so we're gonna start with turn 4 here because that's where your setup for turn 5 starts to happen. All right. Well, even a little bit before that. So Stanton goes a little bit wide out of turn 3. That's gonna hurt his run into turn 4. Carey's already got the preferred line here. Howard's following Carey into here. Even sets up the apex here a little bit better.
It still pisses me off.
But then.
This is incredible.
Every freaking time.
Oh, phenomenal.
So
no.
we're damn near 3 wide here. We have overlap maybe a little bit between Howard and Carey, and then obviously Carey's got overlap on a Stanton.
And then this is when I see Howard, so then I have to move over behind Alex.
Surprise!
Yep. Because you do that every freaking time I had the perfect opportunity. Every time I had the chance to pass, you were right there and ruined it for me.
When I hit the apex, I breathed a sigh of relief. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, dude. You're probably. I think if you braked 1 foot later, you're all 3 done.
So I mean, you guys all navigated that so well, but I want to take a look at this from Carey's point of view. So coming into the braking zone, we don't even know Howard's here.
Until.
Bingo! Howard comes out of nowhere.
I had the overspeed on them.
Right. Somehow you get the car slowed down. Carey probably has the better of the 3 exits, but Howard, you just somehow make it work on the exit too. So kudos.
And I had to hit the brake because I couldn't get to the left. I was trying to get into the space, and I think I needed to hit the throttle just slightly sooner because
If you were able to chop my nose, I would have been done there, pretty much.
I was gonna say, Carey, if you're a little bit more patient, waited for the rotation to happen just a little bit more, and really get right up against Howard's fender, you could have been 3 wide coming out of T5. All three of you guys.
Yeah, Howard diving like that frazzled me because he kept doing it every single time I had the chance, and I'm just like, damn it, now I have to like defend and like try not to kill anyone.
I was so excited every time y'all were all coming into turn 5. I was like, oh, is he gonna do it again?
Yeah, it was like every single lap too. We had a blast watching you guys.
I loved it. Oh my goodness, that was so fun.
It was intense. I had a lot of fun.
I was watching it from the car behind. I'm just like, I'm happy you guys are doing your thing. I'm just gonna be safe here.
Yeah, you were
Nick, you're there too.
You were a little bit of a rubber band there. It was like
I
you
was.
up,
I would bunch.
and then
I lost all my speed on that last turn. I just for some reason cannot take that turn, so I would lose that, and I'd make my way back when they were fighting, and then I would lose it again.
Well, you're keeping us honest, because if one of us bowling balls the other 2, you're just home free with the second. So
yeah,
so
absolutely.
At this point, I like those 2 passed me, so I'm like, okay, well I got to do what I can, and then I see Nick behind me, and I'm like, and he's been here the entire time, so like I was just getting so pissed.
I didn't have it in me to make the pass. I wasn't going to.
I was just like, if I mess up, that's it. He's there.
All right. So, what else do we want to take a look at? We'll just do this one at a time until everybody's pretty content. Lap 1.
Yeah, lap 1.
Start.
Yeah, let's go see Adrian die at the start.
Yeah,
I had a good view of it too.
Keith, you're kind of quiet on my end.
Hold on.
Yeah, turn it up, bud. Let's go.
I'm gonna crank your volume too.
All right, here we go.
Is that better?
Oh,
that's what happened.
Okay, so let's look at this back real quick.
So I was driving without the spoiler.
Yeah, you were.
Didn't even know.
No way.
It's like it's kind of loose, but that's okay.
Isn't that what McLaren was trying to? Not McLaren, Mercedes. F1 just take off the back wing.
All right, so let's take a look at who moves where. All right. So I will say, following Adrian's car, he stays pretty in line with our grid spots. Naughty, Dan.
That's the paddling.
I was trying my best to not crash this time.
That's too bad.
Yeah, that's a rough one.
See, I thought it was Carey because you guys were running the same livery. So I thought Carey was the one who got taken out.
Oh.
And I was like, oh.
You see me just the gap is crazy.
I was doing my best to watch Andrew out in first to see when he got the jump, so I could try to avoid some straight shenanigans.
Yeah, Howard, you had like incredible start. Like just I started accelerating and suddenly you were like on my side. Like on
And
my
last
side. I
week
was like,
too,
holy shit.
Howard knows how to start. Like he was incredible last week too.
I think you got to back up a little bit more.
Oh, right to the green flag.
I was staring at Andrew the whole time. I was like trying to stay behind Adrian, but give myself line of sight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's
smart.
why I was all the way to the left, right behind Howard, because I wanted to just stare directly at Andrew and just kind of see what happens.
So you check up there a little bit, but no harm, no foul since the pace car is still out.
Yeah.
I was trying to get the timing, and you held longer than I thought, and it messed me up.
Yeah, because the first race, I think he didn't pull his.
Yeah, the first race I went a little sooner.
I think it was like right as you got to the top corner the first time.
I was trying to go for that same
P1.
timing.
And I wasn't gonna make the same mistake as race 1. Carrie squeezed me narrow, and I hit the sausage, so I couldn't run the line, and we intersected. So that's kind of, unfortunate spin for me. But
Ooh. Oh, that was a little close there.
Yeah, that was me just trying to take that inside.
I was squeezing Carrie.
Yep.
There's a little bit of net code there too.
Yeah, there is a little bit. You're right.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of sparks there. Boom. So a little bit of net code, but no harm, no foul. You guys made it out all right. All right, what next? What else does anybody else want to look at?
What ended up happening to Jeremy?
Talk about it.
Bad news bears. We're gonna
Yeah,
take a look.
I don't even remember what lap it was.
I think it was lap 1.
I was so glad for that spin. I was like, this is what I was
The
waiting
one.
for.
Yeah, I saw Jeremy spin. I'm like, no, Jeremy, but I'm like, but free position.
Yeah.
Nice
The
over
one
under
place
there.
I've never spun ever before. It was weird.
That's what I kind
Sucks.
of. I think it was David right on the last lap where he went out, and I'm like, oh, it sucks because the fight was so good. I'm like, oh wait, no, but it's.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
Oh man,
Weird
how
fuck.
weird.
What?
I didn't know how that
happened
happened.
there.
I think
That's
he
so
tapped him in unsettled
weird.
car.
I think I just overslowed him.
So like all of the weight is of course on the front. We could even see the rear is like pretty pitched.
Yeah.
And then you turn in.
Oh no, you didn't touch him.
Too much
Ah.
steering.
That's the
right
weirdest
there.
thing.
Yeah, how strange. Maybe just a little bit of steering, or like too much steering angle and too much throttle at the same time.
Okay, can you go in cockpit?
I mean, going downhill maybe a little bit too.
Aaron, I've had this happen a ton in practice for me. I think it's exactly what you said. Just too much weight on the front, too much steering, and too much throttle all at the same time.
Yeah, I mean all of the weight is on the left front, so then it's just like a pendulum of like, zing, see you later, there goes the rear end type of thing.
So immediately after that, I do the same thing.
So I
No.
saw
into him.
I saw that. You guys like weren't really sure who was supposed to go next.
Oh
You guys
no! Oh no!
Okay, but it gets worse.
Follow
But it
each
gets
other.
worse.
It
Wait, it gets worse? No way.
Oh no!
That's my
Oh
bad, man.
no!
And
That's
I'm
incredible.
not like highlighting that to like pick on anybody, but from a commentator's
That's
spec,
really
like,
funny.
oh, it's so funny.
Hilarious.
I was laughing.
That is
Bring it out.
incredible.
All right, what else? What else do we want to see?
I mean, there was a battle for 78.9 like the last few laps.
Oh yeah, I heard
It was
about.
not
I want
even
to see
just
that.
the last two. It was like most of the race, but then it really
Yeah.
got tense last two laps.
I mean, as soon as I hopped to lap 5, let's see what we
Some-
got going on here.
Somebody
There's David.
bumped David. Somebody
Right
bumped David. That bumper is not looking too good.
Did we
How was
shout
that-
out?
how was
Did
the
we shout
start?
out Nick Cox for qualifying second and sticking with the group the whole time?
Yeah, shout
maybe.
out.
Yeah,
Shout out.
Yeah, great job, man. You made me nervous. If I ever made a mistake, I knew you were gonna pass me.
That was very impressive.
Super respectful through here. I will say, David, you could be a little bit more aggressive coming into the braking zone here. So you guys like
Okay.
kind of brake at the same point. Let's have a look.
hey guys, I'm actually gonna dip out. Great racing. I'll talk to all you guys later.
Have a great on, Andrew.
Alrighty.
Congrats on the win, dude.
Yep.
Thank you so much. I'll talk to a lot of you guys Sunday, hopefully. Peace.
yeah.
All right,
Peace.
Same. Bye, everyone.
So coming into T1,
A little too early.
Dan gets on the brakes. David, you're getting on the brakes a little too early.
Okay.
Because you're on the outside line, you can go deeper and take an outside line through T1. The idea is to like be a car length off of the apex here. So you can actually go deeper, and then if you can get alongside Dan here, then that compromises how soon he can get on throttle on exit. So you can make that corner with a little bit more speed, and you don't have to get on throttle as soon because you'll be door to door with Dan, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think I saw Dan coming straight up, and he caught up to me. I'm like, all right, I'm going to let him go. He's faster than me, so.
Right. For sure. Yeah, I'm like, again, not picking on anybody, but it's an opportunity that you could take advantage of too.
Sure, absolutely.
So you concede a little bit. Dan has a pretty good run out of there. Fast forward this a bit.
And he's
yeah,
off.
I think I just drive away at this point.
Yeah, he's off. But I think it's like the last few laps with
There were some good battles in like the couple laps before that lap between the
I
three
think
of us.
so. Yeah.
Gotcha. You guys want to take a look at those?
Yeah.
Okay. So it looks like Dan's a little bit farther ahead there. And we got Matthew in between y'all.
I had a wee bit of a spin around T11 or 10, one of those two.
Howard, do you just not race the regular series? Because I feel like you're always at the top. Like beating people with much higher I rating. Oh, he's muted.
I had a really unfortunate incident. Aaron was watching in last night's race.
Yeah, he got pretty dogged last night.
Damn.
I was climbing from about 1100, so I'm at just below 1500 right now, and that's just been with roughly one race a night.
Oh, okay. So you're on the way up.
Yeah, I was positive I rating from 1100 to 1520 until last night's race, where someone spun in front of me, took a really weird bounce, and clobbered me.
Yeah, no chance.
Let me
Yeah, they
hold
are
on. Let
not
me
1500
reply
with
to
the
you
pace.
on that.
So I want to make a note of what's happening here. So David's following Matthew. So from here, both of these drivers are missing the apex a little bit. And to me, this shows that David's making Matthew his target and not necessarily driving his line and then using his peripheral vision to kind of keep an eye as to where Matthew's at. So just something to kind of be aware of. We always want to try to look through the cars that we're fighting. So that way we're still running our same laps, we're still running our same pace, and that way we're not getting like target fixation.
Yes, I have that problem. That's how I spun out the last lap.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that thing came in like a tornado. What the hell was that?
So yeah, it's a hard skill to learn because it's so easy to get like a little bit of red mist, a little bit of target fixation, and you're just so focused on like chasing the car that's in front of you. But I would try to maybe hop into a practice session with like some guys out of CTD or somebody you're familiar with and try to drive with each other like nose to tail try to look through their car and find your references as far as apex, track out point, braking points, etc.
Another thing you can do is you can set your ghost lap to be a couple tenths in front of you, and then do the same thing.
Yep.
So instead of just following because I have trouble when I race with the ghost, not just like following it, but just to actively like not look at it. And you can do that in the INI file.
Okay, thanks.
Ooh, yep. There's that spin.
Almost missed it.
Damn.
Kudos to Dan for getting out of the way and having a safe rejoin after the fact.
Yeah.
Backing up after I was listening to, so just to get out of the way.
So I'm wondering where Dylan gets involved.
Later down the line.
Later?
Yeah, it's like lap
I was
8,
just kind of
7.
trying to chase down. I don't know his name, but the guy in green. And then we kind of all got mixed up together. And then there was one point where I kind of like almost pushed. It was us three and then the McLaren as well, where we were like kind of. I think it was right around the hairpin or something like that. We kind of just like all got pushed together, and I kind of like had to say sorry because I thought I pushed somebody out.
Yeah, you said sorry 88 to 88, I think.
Yeah, I don't know what the 0 was.
I looked at the guy's username.
So Adalberto gets a little bit better of a run out of turn 4. And then you guys have almost some over-under. Yeah, over-under action. You get alongside. Super respectful through here. Yeah. All right. Let's see where Dylan gets involved. Whoa. What happened here?
Yeah, we switched places.
Oh, he really went for
in.
that move, yeah.
Right, yep, he came in, so.
Hot.
He sent it down the inside.
I was kind of just biding my time behind because you guys were playing such push on each other. I'm like, let's just slow each other down so I can see if I can get it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, we might as well just watch this from Dylan's perspective.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, kudos to you guys though for like the spatial and situational awareness too.
Yeah, no, this
Thanks.
was super good. Very close racing.
Nice.
It's hard too because he's blinking, yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I think it was right there when I said sorry. Yeah, I was right there when I said sorry. Because I thought I kind of
And then
this is where Barajas gets involved.
Right, he's a lap down.
Yep.
It's always good to practice these track battles.
Barajas, are you in here?
Nah, I don't think so.
No, he left.
I mean,
I got one. If ever want to do another spot.
Don't forget too that we run these drills in practice.
What was that, Kerry?
Yeah.
I was saying I got another one. Lap 3. Just watch Howard.
Okay. We'll finish this one out and then we'll move on to that one.
I somehow made up like 3 seconds during the race too.
Hell yeah.
I don't know where, but I was like 56s and I got done with the
Yeah.
3s, 54s.
Yeah, I run a lot of my fastest laps in actual races.
I mean, I don't know why. I just felt like it might just because this is like a league and it's a group of people that I'm talking with, like I actually have communication with you guys. I just feel way more confident than it's like random people, like in random sessions. I'm also lower I rating, so I'm not with the best awareness people. So
yeah.
Yeah, it's the same with me. I think it's you know that more than likely they won't like ram you or hit you. They have some skills, so you're more comfortable getting close to them.
Yeah, you're just hanging out, waiting for something to happen, huh?
Yeah, I also just trying to I was just trying to focus on my.
Right there, right there. Yeah.
This is it.
And something did happen.
Look at my I was like right on the bumper, and I just got completely unfocused.
Yeah, this is the point
Yeah.
where I feel bad, but
And
I
and I
mean,
was like, there it is.
super good job of the avoidance though too. Like you
Yeah.
recognize that you missed your breaking point, and you're like, oh, I don't want to kill the guy. I'm gonna go right. So
Yeah.
great job there. Yeah.
And
Right,
Forza,
right.
we use the other cars to slow us down.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, you could have. I would have gotten that P7.
I mean,
So
this is
that-
iRacing, not Need for Speed.
So this is another example too of like try your best to use your peripheral vision to ignore the car you're chasing, and then look for those. Use your main vision to look for your reference points. But
Yep. I think I just completely phased out, and then I just missed the breaking point. That's it.
for
But
sure,
with certain
yeah. I mean,
corners, it's hard to do the peripheral
happens.
vision though.
yeah, no, definitely. I mean, it takes a lot of practice and a lot of time and a lot of repetition to like really have that skill dialed. So I'm just more so like highlighting it, showcasing it.
Yep.
So
Yep. Well, I appreciate the feedback. It's definitely a great race. I am heading out since I gotta get up at like 5 for tomorrow's
Oh
track day.
shit.
So
yeah, right on.
Yep.
all right.
Good luck
Thanks
tomorrow,
everyone.
man. Have fun.
Yeah.
Good racing, man.
Yeah,
All right,
good
thanks.
racing.
Amazing racing.
All right, bye.
All right, see ya. All right, Carrie, lap 3. What turn?
I'm so jealous. I
Lap
wanna go to
1 or
racetrack.
turn 1.
Okay.
Just
All right,
watch
here we
Howard.
go.
I
Watch
will
Howard.
preface, I dive everyone a bit more here than I do in officials.
Yeah, every single time I have a moment, you were there every single time.
Yeah, it was impressive.
Because like I'm like, okay, cool, I'm on the inside, and then I see Howard, I'm like, God damn it! I'm like, oh god, it's gonna be 3 wide, and then it messes me up.
All right, so who gets on the brakes first?
Oh yeah, this was so entertaining.
Yep. So Howard's last. Carrie's second last. So Nick is the first one on the brakes.
Nick is just trying to survive this bullshit he all of a sudden ended up in.
Do you go
I
by Nick?
qualified really
or-
bad.
Yeah, I go by Nick. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool.
And then I see Howard, I'm like, oh shit, I thought it was 3 wide, and then I panic and I mess up.
I know he made you nervous, and he forced you right into the position that would be ideal for him.
I
And this
thought
was a
I would get you
slowdown?
on the exit.
Was this a slowdown?
It was, but I'm pretty decent at getting rid of it.
Ah.
I think
Yeah,
by
how the
turn 4, I was
hell?
rid of it.
We were trying to figure out like what happened to it.
Yeah, I I think I was probably like 0.2 by here, and then by the straightaway, I had it removed. I'm pretty good at it.
Wow.
So I will say, I mean, this is textbook on the both of y'all, and all 3 of you, really. I mean, Nick, you give everybody space. Howard, you intimidated Carrie into going wide. Carrie, you somehow managed to clear a slowdown and still stay ahead, so kudos there.
No goddamn sense.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
this
after
is like
they made the change, I can keep my position.
It's because I didn't have the run. If I had the run, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Carrie's out here doing fucking iRacing hacks.
Yeah, I mean, look how far over to the right that Howard's in. Like, it's so hard to get a drive out of the apex here. So if you would have spooked him by going, let's back it up. So right here, you have a great line to intimidate Carrie into the corner, right? And then you almost give him extra space. It's like you like, all right, you can have the apex. So if you would have like held that straight line that you had, so if you would have held like middle of the track here, it would have intimidated him regardless, and then you would have had an even more opened up turn 1, and you could have got a little bit better of a drive out of the exit.
Yeah, I didn't want to murder Nick. He didn't want to race against us, so I wanted to respect his wishes.
Yeah. Fair enough. Like I said, just making comments on like how everybody can do things a little bit
No,
differently.
it definitely makes sense.
Yeah, nicely handled between all 3 of you guys, though. Super respectful. Everybody gave space, and yeah, sick.
And then
I thought I could get him
we had
here.
another moment on the next lap, and maybe T5, I think.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
I think we had another moment 1 lap later on T5, I think.
Okay.
I think. I don't remember. Okay, it was the next lap then. Next lap. Oh, maybe not.
Are you telling me lies? Is that what you're doing?
I think
I guess so. Either maybe it was earlier, but either way, I was battling all three of them the entire the entire race was a highlight.
For sure. Yeah, I mean all four. Yeah, completely agree with Keith. All the four of you guys were putting on a show. We're like, I have no idea who's gonna finish P2 as a toss up.
Did we look at the clip where Howard passes by someone on the inside and then just like swerves to the outside to take that corner? I think it was turn 5.
Oh,
Do you
that was me
remember that?
protecting my position into turn
Yeah,
5.
but it was like
The
your
lap
your
after.
spatial awareness was so good. Like you were so confident that you're like, yeah, I'm gonna be able to like get to the outside here and not hit anybody.
Oh yeah.
It was lap 8 when the other two were coming after me.
Yeah.
Hey,
That
I'm
was
actually
brilliant.
head out as well. Have a good night, guys.
All right, Kevin. Good racing, man. Take it easy.
Yep. Have a good one, Kevin.
Lap 6. Howard and I had another moment going to T4.
We'll take a look at lap 8 really quick.
Was it not this one? Okay. Whenever I get in front of our group.
Right. Okay.
Howard was just out for blood.
I had a terrible race 1, so race 2 was my comeback moment.
Here it is.
This. Is it this?
It might be next lap.
It's this one. This was zoom out to, I think, Carey.
Yeah, look, so he gets to the side and then boom. We were watching this from rear chase and it was so close.
Amazing. Holy shit.
Yeah, that was nicely done. Like you fended off everybody all at once somehow. So again,
Yep,
kudos.
that pissed me off too because you moved right in front of me, and I'm like, God damn it! Like you were there every single time.
I don't think I was betting that no one could do this lap 7 wonder move again.
Well, you made it not happen.
Yeah,
you had
I mean,
a problem and you got the solution for it.
Yep.
Like,
you
you
fended
stopped
off
2
Carey
people.
there. Like you already forced him so far to the left. There's no way he could use the same braking zone. So you handled that, and then you immediately moved to the right and tell Stanton, "Nah, piss off. This one's mine."
Dude, that was just like.
And then get the
Howard,
best
that was one
corner
of
out of the
best
3.
races I've seen.
Yeah, that
It
was
was right
that
here when I think I gapped them out of the corner, and I was hoping I had the pace to fend off Carey because he drove a crazy race 1.
Right.
I think that did.
And
get
then
me.
there's Nick.
Yeah, here I am.
Still just like, come on, make a mistake. Come on, do it. Hell yeah.
I just don't know if I can't get off the line as well. I know I'm gonna miss a braking zone and go off the track, so.
Yeah, it's a tricky one to learn, right?
Yeah.
Because
You can't see anything here either, so.
Yeah, I guess that's the other part too. Is you had 3 cars going 3 wide in front of you. Like, where do you go? Okay. Does anybody want to take a look at anything else?
Can you look at lap 2 of
actually,
9?
Yeah.
I think I don't remember which corners. Yeah, there was a good battle here between the 3 of us.
Ooh.
Respectful. Wow. Everybody kept it within the limits.
Ooh, that was.
Dan's turn 1 down the inside was so good.
Oh yeah.
Stop the switch.
The couple laps that we saw.
That was definitely nice. Nice job, man.
I had some PTSD trying to go down the inside of Carey, so I didn't send that one as hard as I could have when he went wide.
Nice pass, Dan. That was beautiful.
So the other thing I'll mention too, you go a little bit wide. Like this is pretty far to the left on track out, but this is also ideal to try to check up the car behind. So because you're this far out to the left and you have the inside, you can drive farther out wide on the entry to turn 4, and that checks the car up from behind, and there's nothing they can do unless they slow first and come up your inside if you go out wide, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I got you.
So this was like really nicely done, whether it was intentional or you were kind of just running your race. But the only way that the car behind can do this is if you go too fast into turn 4, get a later turn in, and then they come up on your inside. So, well done. Little bit of a dive there, maybe. That was from pretty far back.
Yeah, I kind of saw him coming in my mirror. I saw like movement. I was like, oh, he's coming
Right.
there.
Nice
I
over under
remember that
there.
over under right there, yeah.
Beautiful.
And then immediately on the attack. Nice.
That's how you do it. Wait, did you get the pass?
Yeah, I got passed around T8 here.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, nice.
Ooh, David just gets bullied to the outside.
Oh, this was definitely a good race session.
Yeah, not much that David could have done there to try to defend any of that.
Once the door was open, it was a free for all.
Right. Yeah, it was almost like let's see. So he takes his normal line, he leaves space, too much space, and brakes too early and leaves the inside door open. Yep. All right. Well, I'm gonna probably call it there. I think that covers quite a bit of stuff, but
Who's joining in the next official race? It's in 25 minutes.
we were wondering if that was going to be the case.
Yep.
This was enough action for me.
Yeah.
God, I'm so tired.